Well, I've been looking forward to this for weeks. So thank you all for coming and helping me celebrate my 70th birthday. And I just kind of had this idea that it would be fun to have a concert in my house and to invite my dear friends to come and be part of the evening. And so here we are, it's actually happening. And I wanted I'm going to say just a little bit at the beginning to introduce these two wonderful musicians, and then at the end I'll have a little bit more to say. But, so I want to tell you how I met these two lovely people. So,
don't believe everything he says.
So it's about 1984. I've just begun to work at Koinonia Retreat Center, the retreat center of our church, and that summer, Donna Martinson, who was part of the staff when I came on, had her very good friend Laura Caviani staying with her, and Donna was living in the what's now the office, but was one of the residences. And so I met Laura that summer. She was about 21 years old, I think. She was a student.
10.
She and Donna had met when they were both counselors at Koinonia.
Carry the one across.
She and Donna met when they were both counselors at Koinonia, and so anyway, so Laura was there, and almost every day she would find her way to the chapel, to the piano in the chapel, and sit and practice because she was studying music at.
I just graduated from Lawrence.
From Lawrence. And then fast forward to when we started putting Soul Cafe together, Brad Holden and I, back in 2001. And our initial idea was we're going to invite a different third musician like every time, right? So it was either the first or second time that we had Laura come, and we said, okay, that's it. We're not inviting anybody else. we're not going to do any better than this. So we've had this great collaboration as Soul Cafe all these years, and I really regard Laura as the backbone of that group, and then she's come and played for us for these many years at Sacred Journey also. Lucia, I met on the bandstand. We were both working for the same band leader on some gigs, and she would show up, and you know, over the years, if you're a musician working with singers, you learn that some singers require a lot of extra attention. and this is one of I can think of one for sure, and maybe two other singers that I've met and worked in my life, who, when they come to the job, it's like there's another musician in the band, a musician who happens to use voice as instrument. So it's always just so easy and so fun to have Laura on a gig. And I want to tell you one little story. Lucia on a gig. So on this one gig, I don't think it was the first time we worked together, but Lucia was singing, and we were going to play As Time Goes By, which is old standard, and we always play. So with singers, of course, you have to know the key because every singer's range, you know, so you're playing songs you've played a million times, but not always in the key you played. So key was mentioned, but you know, there can be confusion. Was it C or was it G? Was it E flat or B flat?
In the Blue Salad band.
Right. So whatever the confusion was, we started playing the song, and it was clearly in a key way too low for Lucia. But she kept singing it anyway. So she starts singing, "You must remember," you know, like doing this. And after about the first line, it was Marlene Dietrich. It was a hoot. It was just, I was like, oh, this is great. I love this woman. This is great. So, Laura Caviani and Lucia, thank you so much. I said, just play stuff you love to play, and we'll just listen and have a great time.
All right. Well, we have had a wonderful time playing with Steve, and it's nice that we can say we play, you know. Other people go to work, we go to play. So we've had a lot of fun playing, many gigs, different kinds of gigs, different places, and we're thrilled to be here on your birthday, or the day after your birthday, but your birthday celebration. All right. We have an array of tunes, and some hopefully will have meaning. They were picked for subject matter and also just because we like them. How's this? Is this We'll get a balance. Will you tell us if it seems balanced?
Sure.
We'll rely on your expert ear.
I'll turn my hearing aid up a little bit.
And Jenna, I'm sorry, we don't want to scare you.
You won't scare.
I should care. I should go around weeping. I should care. I should go without sleeping. Strangely enough, I sleep well, except for a dream or two. But then I count my sheep well. Funny how sheep will lull you to sleep. I should care. I should let it upset me. I should care, but it just doesn't get me. Maybe I won't find someone as lovely as you, but I should care, and I do. I should care. I should go around weeping. I should care. I should go without sleeping. Strangely enough, I sleep well, except for a dream or two. But then I count my sheep well. Funny how sheep will lull you to sleep. I should care. I should let it upset me. I should care, but it just doesn't get me. Maybe I won't find someone as lovely as you, but I should care. I should care. I should care, and I do. I really do. All right. Well, you know the title of that? I Should Care, right? And this next one is a Jobim tune called Estrada do Sol, which means in the path of the sun. We'll do it once in Portuguese and once in English, so you get the translation of the Portuguese. But first in Jobim's original. And Dolores Duran wrote the lyric for this. All right. Except for the English, I wrote the English. All right. De manhã veio o sol, mas os pingos da chuva que ontem caiu ainda estão a brilhar, ainda estão a bailar ao vento alegre que me traz essa
canção. Quero que você me dê a mão, que eu vou seguir por aí, sem pensar no que foi que eu sonhei, que eu chorei, que eu sofri, pois a nossa manhã já me fez esquecer. Me dê a mão, vamos sair pra ver o sol. Morning is here, see the sun shining through all the raindrops that yesterday fell. How they shine in the light, how they dance on the light, on the joyful breeze that brings us this sweet song. Let me take your hand, let's go and follow them along. Here and there, let's forget all the sorrow and suffering of last night's dark dream. With this radiant new dawn, we'll let go and move on. Give me your hand, let's wander out to see the sun. The sun, the sun. Ooh, sun. How's the balance? Is it good, the voice and piano? Okay, thank you. It's so quiet.
I know, it's so quiet.
Or the clinking glasses and the laughter and the loud voice going, oh, I can't believe he did that!
Well, we'll have to.
Oh, dear.
We can start it.
You can come up with something.
Okay. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, no redeemed constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, you can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. Shall we breathe it without breathing? Shall we do day ba ba bwe lo ba do ba do ba bwe ba bwe day ba ba do da we ba do ba do ba we da we do day shall we we da do ba 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 do da ba we do be do be we do day we be la do be ba be doesn't have to have my romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by no month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain or a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, you can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing. It doesn't need a thing but you. Thank you.
You could have kept going and going. Yeah.
And sometimes we do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Excuse me.
I like how the kitty's bell is
Playful, yeah.
Yeah.
So much excitement.
This next song we put on here because I think it's a great song for Jan and Steve. And maybe there are others out there, others of you, couples or whatever, who will feel the same way. But I think it's a beautiful song for you guys.
Sorry.
So yeah, if we're gonna do but don't they? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Alone together beyond the world, above the crowd. We're not too proud to cling together. We're strong. strong as long as we're together. Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless night, we're not in vain, for we're together. What is there to fear together? Our love is as deep as a sea. Our love is as great as a love can be. And we can weather the great unknown if we're alone together. Above the world, beyond the crowd, we're not too proud to cling together. We're strong as long as we're together. Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless night, we are not in vain, for we're together. What is there to fear together? Our love is as deep as a sea. Our love is as great as a love can be, and we can weather the great unknown if we're alone, if we're alone, if we're alone together. Right? What a great pair. Yeah. Here's another one kind of along those same lines. You know, how one might feel when you meet someone you really love and then you make a life together. It's a Leonard Bernstein tune. So sorry. Let me do this.
You sound sexier. Marlena.
Yeah, right. Marlena with no voice. Alright. what a day. Suddenly you came my way, looking just the way I thought you'd be. I'm so lucky to be me. What a night. Suddenly you came in sight, and you were bringing love I thought I'd never see. I'm so lucky to be me. I am simply thunderstruck at this change in my luck. Knew at once I wanted you, never knew you'd want me too. I'm so proud you chose me from all the crowd. There is no other gal I'd rather be. I could laugh out loud. I'm so lucky to be me. This is a favorite of Laura's and mine, and because she is a monkathon on wheels, meaning I should tell you, not a monk like a religious monk, referring to Thelonious Monk. So this is a tune by Monk called "Well, You Needn't."
Yeah. All right.
I'll do that second one, I think.
Yeah. You pick it where you want.
You want to get high, well you needn't. Just take yourself off of the ground. You don't want to lose the connection between going up and getting down. You never get something for nothing. You have to give something away. Your whole world is constantly changing from day to night and night to day. From black to white and white to gray. With all your might you try to stay on top of it all, but it's round like a ball. You slip up and you fall, it pops and that's all. You want to get high, well you needn't. Just keep yourself under control. Step out of your mind for a minute and feel the distance as you go. You don't want to lose the connection between going up and getting down. You never get something for nothing. You have to give something away. Your whole world is constantly changing from day to night and night to day. From black to white and white to gray. With all your might you try to stay on top of it all, but it's round like a ball. You slip up and you fall, or it pops and that's all. You want to get high, well you need it. Just keep yourself under control. Step out of your mind for a minute and see the distance as you go. And feel the distance as you go. And feel the distance as you go. Thank you very much. Clearly the spirit of Monk lives in Laura. I also love, I know in the front row here you can see Laura is one of the few dancing pianists. While she's playing her feet, just, doing all kinds of things. The opposite of and the opposite of Billy Carruthers, who steps on. Well, first of all, he never wears shoes when he plays, but then he steps on his foot to keep from using the pedal. It's really interesting to watch different pianists and their feet. All right. This next one is just a tribute to love in general, I guess, right? By Victor Young. We tried to do a spread, and I'm thinking while we're doing this that every time we even just start like the intro, that Steve already knows what tune is coming. I know you did like on my romance, and Monk obviously, but I mean I bet almost every tune you've been able to guess what's coming.
I've never heard the Bernstein tune. That was great.
Oh really? Oh, you love that one. Oh, good. I'm glad we
got to surprise you with something tonight.
It's no small feat.
Because he knows
Yeah,
a billion tunes,
Billions.
and in every key.
Yeah.
You know? And if he doesn't, he figures it out on the spot. And in every rhythm possible, you know. All right. This one's called Beautiful Love. Guess we're all just full of love. There's love in the house.
Beautiful love, you're all a mystery. Beautiful love, what have you done to me? I was contented till you came along, thrilling my soul with your song. Beautiful love, I've roamed your paradise, reaching for love, my dreams to realize, reaching for heaven, depending on you. Beautiful love, will my dreams come true? Beautiful love, you're all a mystery. Beautiful love, what have you done to me? I was contented till you came along, thrilling my soul with your song. Beautiful love, I've roamed your paradise, searching for love, my dreams to realize, reaching for heaven, depending on you. Beautiful love, will my dream come? Love, will my dream come? Love, will my dream come true? Laura's very tolerant of my egg playing. You don't need it at all. That's another great thing, is no matter what time or rhythm, you're just always right there. It's fabulous. All right. Now we're going to do another Bernstein tune. And one that I think is appropriate for a birthday. He wrote this with Bill Evans. I guess. I don't know. I have that written there, but I'm not sure about that. Well, some other time. Do you know? Like?
I know the song, but
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I've written there, and now I'm doubting it though for some reason.
Well, Bill Evans made it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if I wrote that because of that.
Don't you think?
Does it say on the music?
Camden and Green. Maybe they wrote the word.
So it's Bernstein, Camden, and Green. And I think I just got it off of Bill Evans.
Okay, erase that from your memory. And erase that on the tape.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Well, it's hard to sing when you've got this stuff gurgling in there. It's a little bit. Okay.
Where has the time all gone to? Haven't done half the things we want to. Oh well, we'll catch up some other time. This day was just a token. So many words are still unspoken. Oh well, we'll catch up some other time. Just when the fun is starting, comes the time for parting. But let's be glad for what we've had and what's to come. There's so much more embracing still to be done. The time is racing. Oh well, we'll catch up some other time. just when the fun is starting, comes the time for parting. But let's be glad for what we've had and what's to come. There's so much more embracing still to be done. The time is racing. Oh well, we'll catch up some other time. More. How are you holding up? Just stand up and shake their booty for a minute. If you do, this next song is the one you can get up and dance to it, right? A little shuffle blues. If this life is driving you to drink, you're sitting around wondering what to think. I've got some consolation. I'll give it to you if I might. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's going to be alright. Yeah. You know this world is just one big trouble spot, 'cause some have plenty and some have not. I used to be troubled, but I finally saw the light. Now I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's going to be alright. Don't waste your time trying to be a go-getter. Things will get worse before they get any better. There's always someone playing with dynamite. But I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. Here you go. Yeah. Get up and dance. Sitting around wondering what to think. I've got some consolation. I'll give it to you if I might. You know I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's going to be alright. You know this world is just one big trouble spot, 'cause some have plenty, some have not. I used to be troubled, but I finally saw the light. Now I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. Don't waste your time trying to be a a go-getter. Things will get worse before they get any better. There's always somebody playing with dynamite. But I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's going to be alright. Now I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's going to be alright. Gone with the wind, just like a leaf that is blown away. Gone with the wind, my romance has flown away. Yesterday's kisses are still on my lips. I've had a lifetime of heaven at my fingertips, but now all is gone. Gone is the rapture that thrilled my heart. Gone with the wind, the laughter that filled my heart. Just like a flame, sweet love burned brightly, then became an empty smoke dream that is gone with the wind. Gone with the wind, just like a leaf that has blown away. Gone with the wind, my 70 years of play. Yesterday's changes are still in my mind. I've had a lifetime of music with family and friends so kind. For now it's not gone. I still feel the laughter that fills my heart. And with my love jam, sweet rapture still thrills my heart. Just like a flame, there's really nobody to blame. My life's been great, although it flew by like the wind. 7 wondrous decades have flown by, and now they're